Good morning, and welcome to another edition of All or Not According to Jack with your host, Jack Toledano. So, for this episode, and continuing on the 70s theme that I seem to be having go on right now as I sip my coffee. Very good. So yesterday I gave you my top live albums of the 70s. Now, and I happen to be on Spotify, and I happen to be uh, listening to this. I usually listen to my own playlist, but on this particular day, it's probably, I don't know, a week or two ago, I'm listening to it. I just wanted to listen to somebody else's playlist. And this was actually a playlist I think that Spotify itself put together. So, and I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, here, this might be an episode talking about the songs as they come through and, thumbs up, thumbs down. Uh, how many stars do I give them? So we're going to do this based on, let's say 5 stars per song. So I'm going to I'm going to give you a playlist and I'm going to rate each one of these songs from a scale of 1 star up to 5 stars. Uh, love it, hate it, you'll see. But let's go. Let's share. Where's the? I always keep losing that damn share button. There it is. All right. Okay. 70s rock anthems. Uh, these songs rock the 70s, cover Meatloaf. Okay, take it easy. Uh, I'd give it 4. Oh, there's my guys, Symphony X. Too bad they didn't make it. Okay, Black Betty by Ram Jam. Sorry, 1 star. Do not like this song, never liked it. All he says is, whoa, whoa, Black Betty. Sorry. By the way, there's 100 songs. I'm gonna go 1 through 50, and then another episode will talk about 51 through 100. So, Bat Out of Hell, a little story about this. So, I lived in this house on Long Island growing up in a Cape Cod style house on this block, Maurice Avenue. Uh, Next door to us was this family with 3 children, 2 of the 3 older than me. The eldest daughter, uh, she got this album, Bat Out of Hell, and just played the shit out of it. She just, you know, I would hear this song and this album in my sleep because she always played these 7 songs over and over and over ad nauseum. But title track, very good song, Bat Out of Hell. I really enjoy it. Um, Sorry, folks, I'm just silencing my other computer. There we go. All right. Bat Out of Hell, I'd probably give this 4 out of 5. Yeah, good song, close to 10 minutes long. Great piano, great composition by Jim Steinman. Piano Man, uh, rite of passage for us Long Islanders, Mr. Billy Joel. Piano Man, I'd give this 4 out of 5. Great song, but little overplayed. No More Mr. Nice Guy, Alice Cooper, one of his top tracks, 4 out of 5. Running with the Devil, first song on the first album by the great Van Halen, 5 out of 5. Can't Get Enough, Bad Company, 4 out of 5. American Pie, sorry, don't care for it. Too freaking long, 2 out of 5. I know it tells a story, but misses me. I'm missing on it. American Woman, great tune by the Guess Who, 4 out of 5. Won't Get Fooled Again, The Who, 5 out of 5. Easy for me. Black Dog, Led Zeppelin, 4 out of 5. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and give it 5 out of 5. I love this. I love this freaking song. Another Brick in the Wall, Part One. Uh, so back in 1980, late 79 when this came out, this was all the talk of rock radio. This song actually made it to #1 in the Billboard charts, a rarity for Pink Floyd. I'd say 4 out of 5. Very creative. I would say this is Roger Waters' best work. Come On, Feel the Noise by Slade. Doesn't do it for me. 2 out of 5. School's Out for Summer. 4 out of 5. I would love to hear that song come middle of June when school was almost out for us youngsters. Barracuda. Da, 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 da. 4 out of 5. Sweet Emotion. 3 out of 5. I don't, not one of my favorite Aerosmith songs, but as I mentioned in the last video, I really love the power chords in the verse, but played by Mr. Perry. Feel Like Making Love. 4 out of 5. Bad Company. Good stuff. Layla, a song that's really grown on me. Once upon a time, it might have been a 1 or a 2, but now it's a 4. All Right Now by Free. 4 out of 5. Paranoid. 3 out of 5. I'm sorry. This song played to death. Boys Are Back in Town. Jailed by Thin Lizzy. This is a tough one, but I'll say 5 out of 5. Great song. Probably one of their best. Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. 4 out of 5 for only a 2.5 minute song. Walk This Way, Aerosmith. 4 out of 5. As you see, I have to really love the song to give it a 5 out of 5. Which brings us to Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult and all of its cowbell. First time I ever heard this song, I said, oh man, turn this up. This is really good stuff. Back then you couldn't replay songs, because it was on the radio, but fell in love with this song. 5 stars for Don't Fear the Reaper. Love it. Carry On Wayward Son, also 5 stars for Kansas. So, songs, and as I said, we're going to go up to song number 50. More Than a Feeling, Boston, 5 out of 5. Love it. Blinded by the Light, Manfred Mann's Earth Band. I think they do an amazing cover of the Bruce Springsteen song. I'll give this 5 out of 5 also. I used to love when this song came on hit radio. For Dead in Ohio. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. This is a Neil Young song. Talk about the massacre that occurred on the Ohio State campus. It's very sad. I'll give this 5 out of 5. Very good statement song by Mr. Young. Come Sail Away by Styx. In honor of Mr. Dennis DeYoung, who gave my good friend Pete Pardo an amazing, amazing interview. I love this song. One of his more up tunes, I would say. I'll give this a 5 out of 5. Come sail away with me. Up Around the Bend One of my favorite CCR tunes. I'll give this 5 out of 5. You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Bachman Turner Overdrive. 4 out of 5. Comfortably Numb. 5 out of 5. Probably one of Pink Floyd's best songs. A song that is always near the top of those rock and roll weekends that they do. Vote the best top 1,000 songs, and we'll play them over the course of Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend. Comfortably Numb always seems to find its way to the top 5. As I was telling my son Jason, we were listening to The Wall about a week ago on our way back from dinner one night. Anarchy in the UK, Sex Pistols. You know, granted, they were very, very important to the early movement for punk rock, but sorry, I don't get it. You know, Johnny Rotten can sit there and talk shit about Kiss and all these other bands that, oh, it's all bollocks, man. Uh, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a piss take. I'm actually going there next in another month or so, folks. So stay tuned for that. 2 out of 5 for this one. Sorry. Ballroom Blitz by Sweet. Pretty good song. I'll give it 4 out of 5. Baba O'Reilly. I freaking love Baba O'Reilly by The Who. That's a easy 5 out of 5. All right, we're gonna cut it off at at number 50. Did I go too far? I did. Let's go back. So no, number 37. And these numbers are these are randomized songs, by the way, by Spotify. Life's Been Good. An easy 5 out of 5. I freaking love this song. I've always loved it ever since it was played on hit radio. I love it at the very end, or here comes a flock of whale-whans. Leave it to Joe Walsh. Funny freaking guy. You really need to see the Eagles documentary that was on Showtime if you haven't seen it. The best of Joe Walsh. He is just so freaking funny as hell. Some of his stories. Ramblin' Man, Allman Brothers, 4 out of 5. Just When I Needed the Cars, also 4 out of 5. Great, great tune. Who Will Stop the Rain? Creedence, 4 out of 5. Bang a Gong, T-Rex, 3 out of 5. Don't Bring Me Down, Electric Light Orchestra, good song, but also 3 out of 5. Reason Being, I think this song just fits too much into a pattern. Verse, chorus. There's like, what are there, 4 choruses in this freaking song? In 4 minutes? How do you fit 4 choruses into 4 minutes? I think it could have been a little better written. I'll give it 3 out of 5. All the Young Dudes, Mott the Hoople. Pretty good rock standard, 4 out of 5. Rebel, Rebel. Good song by David Bowie, 4 out of 5. Get the Knack, My Sharona by the Knack. I'll still never forget the article by what the hell's their name? By Newsday. So the Long Island newspaper was Newsday. They had this rock critic named Wayne Robbins, or whatever the hell his name was. Sometimes I agreed with his articles, sometimes I didn't. In this case, basically made a fool out of him. The Knack, they are going to be the next Beatles. What did they do? They had the one hit record, Get the Knack, with the #1 song, My Sharona. Then they had a second single off that album, Good Girls Don't. The second album, nosedived off a cliff. Then you never heard of these guys ever again. So there goes your next Beatles. So the song itself, good, very good song, very trendy for its time, 4 out of 5. But the group itself, disappointing, 1 out of 5 for the group. TNT, AC/DC, pretty good song, but 3 out of 5. I think they've done much better than TNT. Freebird, played to death, but I'll give it 4 out of 5. Reeling in the Years, first song of for the first album by Steely Dan, Can't Buy a Thrill. Loved Steely Dan, loved this song, 5 out of 5. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. It coming to an end with this episode, pretty much where we started with Meatloaf. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. I'm going to give this 5 out of 5. It is a great song in 2 or 3 parts, but the funniest part was I was telling my family the story about Phil Rizzuto in the middle, where he's talking about going around the bases with the girlfriend or whatever. And so I'm an odd fellow. And we would occasionally have these karaoke nights at the lodge, and we would do Paradise by the Dashboard Light. We would always do it as a group, but whenever we got to the Phil Rizzuto part, my brother Lee would always want me to do the Phil Rizzuto part. Holy cow, I think he's gonna make it. He's rounding third. He's heading home. Stop right there. Yeah, great song. Another very well-crafted song by Jim Steinman. Okay, so we're going to end it at 50. Running on Empty. Great song by Jackson Browne. The album Running on Empty did not make my cut of the top 20 live albums, but this song, 4 out of 5 for Mr. Jackson Browne. So we'll go back up to the top. These were 70s rock anthems. Fun little topic. So just to give you a glimpse into the world of rock songs and how I feel about them. You know what? At some point, I'll do 51 through 100, and we'll see where it goes. You know what? I might not even do it here. I might do it at my studio upstate New York, with my nice wall background. Oh, there goes my gardener again. So I think it's time to wrap this up. So I will say have a good morning, top of the morning to you, and we will speak soon. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.